Hey everybody, it's me again. Alright, so uh, I this is a fan theory. I've recently gotten to Death Note, but like the year before it came out as a live action movie on Netflix. I understand that there are at least three previous live action done in that I haven't seen. I'd like to see them, but this is going to include them. I know very little backstory. I apologize, and I don't know the story of the two animated movies of the Death Note series. All right, we all know the story. Light Yagami, he finds the Death Note during a day at school. He tests it out on a silly uh, gun school shooter who has a whole bunch of kids and a teacher hostage. He dies of a heart attack. Then later goes on to test it as some woman that gets robbed, and let's just leave it at that. He gets killed by getting hit by I think it was a garbage truck, and later Light goes on and killing every criminal on Earth. Soon taking the name of Kira, getting Detective L's attention. And later on, L dies from Kira being very clever, aka Light. Now, we all know the ending to the series. If you haven't, skip a few seconds ahead of the video, like 20, 30 seconds, because I don't want to spoil this for you, but Light dies at the end. We see him get shot by all of the detectives that all join against him, and he later, in Ryuk, writes his name in the Death Note and he dies on a staircase by a heart attack. Now, a little bit into the live action ones, the first three ones before the Netflix one. Light is alive, he finds the Death Note, all the same stuff except for it's split into different parts. In the third one, it's set like in the future, Light is dead, L died for real, but there's a clone of L, and there's apparently seven Death Notes on Earth. And all crazily, it's L and L's clone and Mia's son, head to head. I think I'm not sure. I'd like to see that. If anybody knows how to get those three DVDs cheaply, please leave a comment down below. I'd like to have it all. Now, to the Netflix movie. My theory is Ryuk is not only gone to the Light Yagami, it's the same Ryuk from the animated series in all four movies. Ryuk, in the Netflix movie, when he first meets Light in his bedroom, he actually, Light doesn't know, just found out his name. He doesn't ask Light his name. All he says, "Oh, is that what we're going to do with the note, Light? Rules and warnings." How did he know Light's name? Is it I think Ryuk is the same one from all four things. The animated, all the way to the Netflix movie. And he knows the ending no matter what. I'm just thinking that he's using Light in an infinite loop as punishment for using the Death Note. That's just my theory. But I'd like to hear what y'all have to say about this. I find the concept a bit weird. A note of just write somebody's name down and they die. It goes against some religions, the ideal thought, but I have to say it's a kind of, I like the story, but you gotta think, some things are too good to be true, and maybe for Light this was, and this is his punishment. I really want y'all's opinion on a theory. If I have any gaps besides the three live action movies that came before the Netflix live action. And I want to let you know, I want you to, how to put this, that it's been official, hopefully it's going to be announced by the mid of this year, that we're getting a second Death Note live-action movie on Netflix. I don't know if it's going to star Nate Wolff as Light, and Elle is going to come back, but the cliffhanger at the end of the Death Note movie on Netflix has us wondering. It's all up in the air. I ain't gonna ruin that for those who haven't seen it yet. If you haven't, I highly, highly recommend you go see it. Because it is good, the acting's good. I know a whole lot of people don't like that live action, but look, because they say Light's not like he was in the anime. Well, look, you can't. They try their best to make it as close as they can. The movie version isn't going to be exactly the same. Alright, here's two good examples. We all read the Twilight books and the Hunger Games books, yet some of the things weren't all there in each movie because they couldn't squeeze them in, or they didn't feel right with the story for the movie. So they had to put them out. And fortunately, it might be fixed in a later reboot or something like that. Because to me, seeing that there were 3 original Death Note live actions, this is our rebooting of the first one. I've only seen a few clips of the live action ones, but I'd like to see them fully. I know they're on YouTube, but it's a hassle because some people change it up. They make it mirrorized, like they just mess it up. They make it. It's irritating because some people just move the camera around when they record it. I appreciate the thought, but you gotta get better at holding the camera still. Get a stand or something and just stand there and make sure the battery doesn't die. But that's my theory for Death Note. And I'd like to say something. Here's the thing. If you do not know Tara Stantz, she's a great person. She voices act on Pokemon. She plays Bulbasaur. She's in Digimon Tri. She's Kari, Ty's little sister. She's just terrific at it. If you haven't followed her on Twitter or Instagram, I suggest you highly do so. She's a fun person to meet. Any con that says that she's going to be at, I suggest you go and talk to her. She is an amazing person. It was a great time to meet her. I met her at the Mississippi Anime Festival earlier this month. She and Johnny Young Bush, I hope I'm saying his name right, they both were great. They both had great stories to tell in their Q&As, and I really, really highly recommend y'all going to see both of them, even if they go to a con close to you. It's worth the money. It's worth the great stories. Johnny was funny with his stories, really true, and that they both bring great stuff to new things, such as their backgrounds. Johnny, he played one of the main characters in Tenkai Knights on Cartoon Network. He was one of the original Power Rangers. And Tara is brand new to Digimon, but I feel like she's done a great job all the way up to the upcoming Part 5 of the Tri series. Digimon Tri Conquest, I think. I cannot pronounce most of the names. I just know Reunion, Loss, and Future is the ones I can easily pronounce. And we just got our first look at Future a few weeks ago. It looks a bit crazy. I hope the end is going to be good. I hope it changes the Season 2 finale a little bit. I hope it keeps it nice and upbeat. but it changes the wrongs in the season finale of the series. Now, as I was saying, Tara and Johnny, they're great. Follow them on Twitter. It's worth it. They post great stuff. Tara is an amazing voice actress, and I highly recommend you meet her. She is fun to be around. It's awesome. She even plays Mokuba from Yu-Gi-Oh! If you remember the card game. I still got my cards. If I'd known that she was going to be signing cards, I would have taken one of them and gotten them signed. It would have been amazing, but I would have no place to put it to protect it. I don't have that kind of cash. But I highly recommend you follow them and go meet them if they're at a con near you. Now, with all the Death Note and Tara and Johnny talk, I need to talk to you about prop. Alright, and just to show you, I got Tara's and Johnny's, both autographs on my DVD, and, of course, their character photos. For TK and Kari, and for one more, I even got Tara's by itself. Couldn't help myself. Now, here's the next thing about this video. This is proper anime festival / Comic-Con etiquette for Q&As and a little bit of the finance. You have to you save your money from your birthday, Christmas, if you still get Christmas gifts. Ask for money, save it up. Believe me, it's worth it. I know there's a whole lot of stuff. Ooh, look, we're having this new game coming out now soon. Wait. Believe me, it's best to wait for a game than meeting one of your favorite characters from, or two of your favorite childhood TV characters, voice actors. Believe me, I didn't know TK was going to be at the anime festival I didn't realize Johnny played TK at all. But when I found out, I just lit up crazy. Went and met him. He's a really great guy. Now, here's the thing. You have to keep up with on their website on Facebook or their actual website. They tell you who's going to be there, how much they're going to cost for autograph and picture. Like, Tara, I'm using you as an example. Tara, she did this. $20 for autograph and $15 for a photo. Or you could get $30 and you get a photo and an autograph. Now, that's a pretty good deal. So, you have to choose who you want and how much you have saved. And divide it up. I wanted, I forgot his name already, but he played a Crazy Chainsaw guy in Sawyer. He did not have all his printouts, and I thought he'd have some more by lunchtime, but I was wrong. But I went and met Johnny, and he and Tara both signed this one. Now, as I said, Tara is $20 an autograph. Now, Johnny is $30. Well, it wasn't my con. They vary. Johnny's autograph was $30 each, and Tara is $20. So, by adding that, this one photo to me is at least $150. Well, to me. But to a normal person, it's $50 altogether. But, enough of that. And when it comes to the Q&A, you are going to want to record. I suggest you don't do Facebook Live because then it's on your post, but here's the thing. You're not supposed to record. Now, as long as you don't post it, it's fine. If you want to watch it over again, relive the moment, it's alright. You just can't post it. You can save it somehow, like on an SD card, or your tablets, or your cloud. I suggest you record the Q&A, just in case you get picked up by raising your hand and ask your question. I usually do record, but I usually mean to use my own camera. I usually use Facebook Live by mistake. And I regret it because it's on my feed, and they are usually supposed to tell you, please do not record the Q&A. Look, it's okay to record the Q&A, but you just can't post it. It's supposed to be a one-time thing. You were there. You got to get some questions answered. You got your question answered. Yay, you. Basically, you got to check if you've been to the con before. That's good. You got to memorize most of the food products that they have. Say, hot dog and large fountain drink, that's $7. Easy. Or a chicken strip basket and a large drink is $9. Yeah, I know, a bit weird, but you got to add to feed yourself, all that, and you have to have a ride. Now that's all the stuff you need for a good day at the con. Now, if you want something else besides a picture and autograph like I did with Kari and TK, say like you want a little buddy, like Kari has, like Gatomon or Tyne Gagumon, that's Gagumon. Well, these guys, I got Terramon, Momentai, because he's chilled back, he's nice and too. If you got the right thing, put his ears over your head just the right way, you got a nice hat. Terramon cost me $39. Now, that's because he's imported. But look, you have got to be very careful with your plush that you buy at the Comic-Con or Anime Festival, because they are imported, and I don't know how to wash them. I've been meaning to go and ask them each time, because this is not, Terramon's not my first plush I bought from Con. The first plush I bought was a Sunset Shimmer, and they don't sell them anymore, so I'm lucky. Really good one. Now, here's the thing. If you want extra stuff, like, you gotta bring a little extra than what you have for the selfies with your idols, or bring your own stuff like I did with my DVD, because that's pretty cool. That's something you can just carry around on you and say, oh, you wanted to meet TK and Kari? Well, seeing that they're coming, I've actually met them before. Here, see? I got their autographs on my DVD. And I did not buy them. I met them and they put it on there. Now, with all this said, each con is different. Like the Mississippi Comic-Con and the Mississippi Anime Festival. They all happen at different times. The Mississippi Comic-Con happens in June. The Mississippi Anime Festival happens in March. And they are both different in one thing, besides the month they are held in. The Mississippi Comic-Con, the normal con, I like to call it, happens for 2 days, while the anime happens for 1. Now see, and you gotta add the tickets in to get in. See, the Anime Festival pre-sale is $17.89. And for the con, the regular one, it's $30 for the whole weekend. Or $20 a day. And to be honest, I kind of don't like the price, $20, because I'm like, $40 for the weekend if I come back. Really. So, get the 2 day. Or just go the 1 day. Because either or, you're going to have fun. Because cool people come. Last year I got to meet Ernie Hudson. I didn't take a picture because I didn't know his prices until the last moment. Really kind of sucks because I wanted to get my brother the first 2 Ghostbusters DVDs signed by him. Didn't know the prices until the first day I got there, and I didn't have enough money saved up because I spent all on comic books and video games like that. I said you don't want to do that. You gotta save. Now, you need to see. I know the anime festival price and the Comic-Con ticket price. They haven't changed at all since 2016, because 2013 was the first time we had either. The 2012 is when we first. 2014, I think, is when we first had the Anime Festival Comic-Con. And that first price was $15 right at the door. It changed to $20 this year. All the way up. Last year it was $15 since the first one. It changed to $20 this year. But you save a little bit if you pre-buy your ticket. Now the regular Comic-Con has never changed. It's been $20 each time. And you have to make sure you memorize this, because if you save up the wrong amount, you lose a little bit. I usually take a little bit extra just in case I see something else I want. Like, I got steampunk goggles. I'm going to use them to do my Digimon Tamers cosplay. Hopefully, that's on a side note though, but you have to save up, basically. I saved up to nearly $300. I came out with $37. When do you know you come out of con with little money? Barely. So you put that in for that next con's coming. You don't use it for the next one. You put in a jar, title it Anime Festival. And each time, after the next festival, you do the same. And each time you find like $2 on the street, you put $1 in the Anime Festival and the other dollar in the Mississippi Comic-Con can. And that's how you save up for the con. I hope this helps everybody out there who wants to go to a con. And look, I know it's loud and it's disordered a little bit, but sometimes it is great. You get to meet new people, make some new friends. It's amazing to go to a con. If you're going to be in Mississippi in June, we're going to have Mitchell Behin, Biehn. He was in Tombstone, Aliens, and Terminator. He played Kyle Reese in Terminator 1, the original, and Alien, and Hicks in Aliens 2 with Newt and Ripley. It was a great story. Now, here's the thing. You have to know exactly where it is, like I do. They give out small pamphlets around the town it is held in. Like in small comic book stores, they have a pile right there. If you're in, you just take one, put it on the fridge or in your car so you know. Save up. It's going to be fun. I hope this helps everybody. Please subscribe if you want some more tips at Comic-Con or the Anime Festival, or how to do whatever, like to take care of your plush or how to take care of an autograph. I currently have 6 in my possession. I got TK, Kari by herself, and my DVD. I have Monica Rael's autograph as Stocking Anarchy from Painting Stocking with Scar Belts, and CJ Graham, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, who played Jason Voorhees in Part 7 of Friday the 13th. I know, y'all are going to say, wait, CJ Graham didn't play Jason Voorhees in Part 7. The other guy did. Well, look, I met him, and he actually brought the Jason Voorhees costume. He dressed up full costume, $60, to take a full photo op with him. I wanted to do that, but I'm going to save up. I saved up my money for later because hopefully Team Freddy here. Freddy should have won Freddy versus Jason. Now with that out of the way, any tip you want, please suggest down below. I'll try to get around to it, find some tips for you to use. Have a great day. Until next video, see ya!